Friday the 23rd. I'm so excited because they just dropped off my wood to start my porches next week. So I'm so excited. I'm going to have a nice new deck that I don't have to worry about walking out on and possibly falling through. So I'm so excited about that. I'm headed to the vendor's market first to drop off 4 more wind chimes and 20 earring and bracelet sets. So I'm excited about that. I'm wearing my toilet paper one that I made from Wendell's toilet paper. Right now I'm enjoying wearing that one. He hasn't seen it yet. I gotta have him see it before I get tired of wearing it so much. But I'm headed to the doctor. I have to go to the market, just a checkup thing, and then I'm headed to a funeral if I make it in time. So I was gonna go to the market after my doctor's appointment, but I'm trying to get to the market first to hang up those couple things, and then quickly get to the. And I left my hairbrush at home again. Dang it! I bought a new one just so I'd have it for the truck. Guess I'm going to buy another one just for the. I'm gonna have hairbrushes everywhere except for where I need them. But I'm headed to Mount Sterling so that I can get my stuff done today. No makeup today because it's cold. Gonna have these red cheeks. Just gonna have them, and that's okay. But it's a little bit chilly. It is 43 degrees outside. I've got a heavy duty sweater and I got a sweatshirt jacket out back. I've misplaced one sweatshirt jacket. So, but that's my plans for the day at the moment. I was excited about the fact that I'm going to start porches next week. Oh, I'm so excited about that. Boy, my hair looks really brown today. It really does. It's very brown. It's all natural. I've been tempted to color it, but then it's just a hassle to keep it up. It's just a hassle to keep it up. And I gotta buy. I should look to see what kind of printer I had. Maybe I can look around my Walmart. See about printer ink. I was gonna do that. I keep forgetting to check my printer ink, and my color's almost gone. Maybe I will. Maybe if I look at printers there, I'll recognize my printer and I'll know what kind I have. Maybe I can do that. But I can't do that today because I gotta go straight to the funeral after my doctor's appointment. So I'm gonna have to do it another day. Well, that's okay. I think I have another color one in the thing. I think I do. Hope I do. But it's a good day so far. It's a good day. So, what color glasses do I have on? Okay, I got the blue ones on. Whew, I know I look really nice, but it's just as cold, and it's one of the last chances I get to wear this turtleneck shirt, and that's it. That's all I got to say. Put no perfume on yet. I did what I had heard about a long time ago, where you take cotton balls and you spray them with perfume. So last night I bought these jumbo cotton balls. I cut them in half and I put them in a little Ziploc baggie, and then I sprayed into the Ziploc baggie twice. But I got a total of, I think, 6, 9, 10 cotton balls or something out of it all. I don't know. So that's quite a few cotton balls with 2 spurts of perfume. I don't like to smell really strong with perfume because I think perfume can be very overpowering, especially if it's the pure stuff, like, not a knockoff version of it. and I picked up a few weeks back, I picked up some White Diamonds is my favorite. So I picked up a small bottle of the White Diamonds at Walmart. And it's really strong. So I don't want to be overpowering with perfume, but I think a hint of perfume is nice. Because sometimes this is women who themselves, and then it's like, oh my gosh, where they come out of a perfume factory. But then sometimes you smell somebody is just subtle, and you can smell them, and it smells nice because it's so subtle. The men do the same thing. There's some men who they put on way too much stuff, and they're like, whoa, I can smell it a mile away. So I haven't wanted to overpower it. So I had remembered the other day when I was applying it to a cotton round and to just dab myself right about here on the chest. I had remembered the trick that I had heard a long time ago, and I'd done it before, where you take and spritz the cotton balls, and then what you do is you stick a cotton ball down in your bra, and that way you get a subtle hint of perfume without it being overpowering. You can do the same thing. You can put it in the back of your bra if you're wearing like a sports bra, or if you want a couple. I also read where you can, especially if you're wearing a sports bra, you can put on both sides underneath your armpit, not in your armpit. Don't put nothing in your armpit except for deodorant. But sports bras, there's a lot more fabric. You can put one on both sides of you, and that way you get a scent without being overly done. Does that make sense? Because that makes sense to me. So, that being said, my perfume will last a lot longer that way too. I'm using it frugally. So last night I spritzed, let's see if I got them so I can show you guys. Last night I spritzed some cotton balls. I got them in, because you can still smell them. My purse is going to smell like my perfume, because the smell still seeps out of the plastic. So I put them in 2 little tiny Ziploc baggies, and I squished them together so they get the scent. So if I want to pull one out and put it down in my bra later, so I smell good later, if I, we'll see Wendell, put a little perfume out, because he gets some results to his test, because he did do the COVID test. I don't think he's got it, but he's been so sick, he just decided to get checked anyways. So, I can put that on, put one in if I want to. Smell good. Again, I want to smell good. I want to just smell myself. And I busted my knuckle open this morning. I had cut my knuckle a few days back on a can when I was scooping out dog food. I wasn't paying attention, and I just sliced my knuckle. Left a round half moon or half round. Left the round cut still attached. Well, today it's no longer attached. I was shutting the screen door when I got my baskets that I painted, because I was up painting this morning. See white paint on my hands. I busted the knuckle open, so it bled again. Just got it stopped bleeding, and I go busting it open. But it's been very tender, so it's not as tender now that it busted open. Sometimes you gotta, when you're trying to heal a cut, sometimes you gotta reopen it to make it heal right. I know that sounds disgusting, but you just do. I think that's what they do with wound care when you get a good wound. But that sucker busted open again. I was like, holy crap. Yesterday I thought it was like really swollen. I thought it was like, is it infected? But it wasn't. I squeezed the sucker and was gonna doctor it up, but it wasn't. It was okay. So I'm glad it busted. I'm glad it busted the skin off and I could cut it away, because I didn't have the guts to pull it off. I just didn't. I had nobody around that cut it away for me. Bevels would have if I would have said something to her, but it was attached. So I was like, I was trying to heal, but I'm so glad it finally. So now I know it will heal better. Now that it's just going to get a scab or rinse it. But I put some Neosporin ointment on it today, since it was freshly re-wounded. That made sense. All right, now I'm just rambling at you guys. My tootsies are a little cold. I got socks. Whew. I got to me a busy day today. I really do. I'm hoping I sold some stuff at the vendor's market. I really am hoping I sold some stuff. I'm going to be so excited if I come out of there and I've sold some stuff. I'm going to be very excited. All I want to do is make my rent every month. My rent is $45. I want to make my rent. I want to sell $45 worth of stuff every month so I make my rent. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Anything on top of that is just extra sprinkles on my life. It's just extra. So, you know, it'd be nice. It would be nice if I made enough money off of this vendor market to either pay my water bill, my power bill, or maybe both, because they're not very high. The water bill is around $30 a month, I think, right now. And my power bill has been about $40 to $60 a month, so that's not bad. I live very frugally. I conserve a lot. So it would be very nice if I could pay those two bills out of my vendor's market. Or even buy groceries out of the money. That would be very nice. That would be a pleasant, that would be nice. So I'm not asking for much. I don't ask for much. My wants aren't that much. My needs are, I got everything I need, but you know, I'm not a I don't want to say flamboyant expenditure. I don't even go to the craft stores anymore and spend any money in the craft stores. I've stayed away from them. I do need to go with Suzanne, though. I told her we'd go this week and we didn't go. So we gotta go next week at least. I think she needs Hobby Lobby therapy, as we call it, or craft store therapy. Michael's therapy, Joanne's therapy. You know, sometimes when crafters are down and out, getting to go to a craft store is kind of like therapy. I told her I'd help her spend her money on her, because I ain't buying myself nothing. That's gonna be so hard to do, to go in the Hobby Lobby and not spend a penny. But I can do it. I've done it once other time. I went in for something and only bought what I went in for. So I can do it. I think I can go to Hobby Lobby and not spend no money. I think. I have doubts. I have major doubts. I really do. But I'm going to try. Told myself I'd give myself a limited budget to go in there. And I told myself I'd give myself $20 or $30. And I told myself, but that's not giving me much to buy anything in there. And I can't think of anything I need from Hobby Lobby. I just can't think of anything. I've been thinking, what could I use from Hobby Lobby? Is there something I need from Hobby Lobby? But I can't think of a thing. And I definitely want to stay away from any sales. And oh my goodness, please let there not be a bead sale when I go in there. A seed bead sale, because there is some seed beads that are double holed that I kind of want. But I know I need to stay away from them. I know I have a couple colors already, but I don't have all of them. But I haven't really used them to validate buying the other colors. Does that make sense? And I know that if they're on sale, I'm going to want to buy like the silver ones I use on a regular basis, because I'm going to tell myself, oh, they're on sale, blah, blah, blah. But they go on sale all the time. At least they did in Florida. But it's hard to pass up 40% off. See, I'm talking it through with you guys to say it's okay to go shopping at Hobby Lobby when it's really not okay to go shopping at Hobby Lobby. I need to stay away from there. And I'm putting myself in danger of spending money by agreeing to go with Suzanne. I know I am. But I think I can do it. I think I can show willpower. Maybe I should put it out there and do a video the day I go can I or can I not go to Hobby Lobby and spend no money? And maybe it can be encouraging to other women or other people, or other crafters, men too, that you can actually go in with a friend and not spending money. So maybe that day it'll have to be just about that. Me showing people the willpower not to spend money in Hobby Lobby. Almost sounds like a joke, doesn't it? Oh, mercy. All right, I'm going to get off right now. I don't know if I'm going to videotape at the funeral, because last night I went to what was called a layout. It's like a viewing of the body, but it's an old custom. My friend Bevel said it was a hillbilly way of doing things, the hills way, the mountain way of doing things, where they laid the body out in the church. Well, they guess they could do it in a home too, because I read an article on Google about it. But basically, people stay with the body all night long. So the widow, she stayed with the body last night. Linda stayed with Ed's body last night. And it was they had talked about it prior to his death, that she would spend one night with the body. Now, people could come and visit the body and pay their respects throughout the whole evening if they wanted to. And then today he's going to be laid to rest. But the thing that was I almost didn't go, because I was like, I don't really know them that well. I'm just really good friends with Bevels. But I decided to go after all, because she said something on the phone about how what time it was and what I would be seeing and stuff. And I thought, okay, because I didn't want to be like crashing a funeral, not knowing nobody, So I went, and I'm glad I went, because it was an experience I've never had before. He's been laid in a old-fashioned just coffin, like you see in a cowboy movie, a western, just a wooden box lined. I didn't go look at the body, and then the Amish community came in, and they brought baked goods and stuff for people to eat that came to visit and stuff. But the thing about it is, they sang in the evening. It was so nice to hear that. It felt really nice, really nice. So it was an experience I've never had before, and I appreciate that. But it felt like I was stepped back in time a little bit. There was no drama involved yet last night. People came and paid their respects nicely. But when I walked out to leave, you should have seen the church yard, the church surrounding the church. There was buggy after buggy after buggy after buggy, because there was so many Amish families there, and they have huge families. So there was children. You saw groups of boys here, groups of girls here. You saw kids over here. I mean, it was amazing, the experience I had last night. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, it was such an amazing experience to get to see that. And I thought once about quickly videotaping, and I thought, no, the Amish don't like to be videotaped or pictures taken. And out of respect for the situation of the funeral, I didn't want to do any videotaping. I know where I come from. We videotaped funerals. I got I got pictures of my mom. We did that where I come from, but up here is a little different. And I did not want to disrespect anybody yesterday whatsoever, because I am the outsider. I feel like the outsider still. I don't know when I won't feel like an outsider. I told Wendell last night I feel like an outsider. I told Pebbles I feel like an outsider. I don't know if that feeling will ever go away. I really don't know, because I am an outsider. Everybody knows wherever I go shopping that I'm the woman from Florida. So I may never lose that. I don't know. Hopefully someday I will lose that, and I won't be that woman from Florida. Maybe there'll be another person from Florida or from someplace. But it is what it is, and that's okay. I mean, we're not from here, so. But in Florida, I really, I wasn't, nobody half the time when somebody would say to me, oh, where are you from? I'd be, oh, I was native Florida. And they'd be like, really? You're native? So there was no big hoo-ha about me being a native Floridian. So I don't know. It's just, life has been different up here in Kentucky so far. It's been nice. It's been a nice, refreshing experience being up here. Right now, I don't want to leave ever. Right now, I'm falling in love with the area. You know, I'm very happy up here. But maybe someday I won't be that outsider. You know, that new person that came up here. But at least I'm not that divorced woman from Florida. At least they didn't throw that in the title. So I'm just that lady from Florida who bought the schoolhouse to some people. So, and boy, believe me, when you're a newbie, when you're the new person in town, and it's a small town, when you're the new person, everybody knows it. I mean, I can walk into this vendor market and they instantly know who I am. I'm the new vendor. I'm the new lady from Florida. So it's a small town. I like the atmosphere of the small town. I really, really do. So, but okay, I'm gonna get off this now. But if I can take and do any videotaping at all, just a quick pass by, so y'all can just see the picture, or just take a quick picture after the funeral's over with. When I walk back out, if I get to make the funeral, of just the scenery of it, not videotape anything, but if I can get a picture of just a picture, I'll put it at the end of the video. I don't know if I can get one or not. I do, like I said, I do not want to disrespect anybody at all. I don't want to do it. I don't. It's, videotaping at this point, it's not worth disrespecting anybody regarding the funeral or any of the Amish families. Because I thought the Amish and what they call us, the English, I thought they were a little more further apart. But the relationships that I have seen, the intermingling with them, they're not that far apart. They're just different ways people live their lives. That's it. You know, that's all it is. So, I'm going to let y'all go for now. I'm going to stop at the vendor's market real quick and drop my stuff off. Hopefully they're open. I think they opened at 10. And then I've got to go to my doctor's appointment. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, guys, this is just a little bit of what it kind of looks like. It's going to be more after a while. But, should have figured out where to park. I figure out where to park. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna back up in there somehow. This is as good as it's going to get. Okay, you guys, so I'm in the funeral procession. How come it doesn't sound right? So he was loaded up on a wagon, and then the family is being taken to the grave site by wagon too. He's doing an old-fashioned type funeral procession. I got it right this time. it's been a very nice experience, and I'm thankful that the family let me be involved and come to the funeral. Even though I really did not know the deceased, and I really don't know his widow yet. I mean, I'll get to know her the more I spend time with Bevels, and I'll get to know Linda down the road. So I'm thankful they've let me share this experience with them. So it's a pretty day. The preacher had nothing but nice things to say about him, and I actually thoroughly enjoy listening to the preacher. So I'm actually thinking about this Sunday going to church here. I was impressed with how well he spoke when I was at Linda and Ed. Ed is the gentleman who's passed away. I was impressed with how well they actually, how well he spoke when they had church at Linda and Ed's house the last Sunday Ed was alive. That was an experience. I believe it was Sunday. Was it Sunday or was it Wednesday? I don't know now. Now I don't know. But it was quite an experience listening to him preach. He speaks very well. So I'm actually thinking about going to church Sunday at the little church. So, and I like the fact, oh, you guys, let me turn you around. I like the fact that the church is old. I kid you not. I really like that. My hair has gotten so much longer. I don't notice it until I look at but I like the fact that it's an old building. It's not modernized, because I'm sick and tired of kind of going into churches and it being all modernized, and they have to have the best of everything. I mean, what happened to just going to church and listening to the word and being uplifted and feeling the love that people have to want to hear the word? So and I'm not saying that that's not okay what other churches are doing. If it's reaching somebody, fine. But I think there's a lot of churches out there who are so caught up in having the best PA system, the best video system, the best microphone system, you know, having all the bells and whistles in the media area, and they forget. When they become a franchise, there's a problem. And there's a few churches that I've been to that they're almost like franchised. So, I like the fact that this church was not touched. Basically, it's what it was. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now. I'm following the cars. The graveyard's right next to my friend Bevel's and Wes's house, so it's a family plot. So family graveyard. So I'm gonna pull off and park there at their house and go from there. So in a bit, guys, in a bit. Okay, you guys, my day is not over with yet. I had a I'm not gonna say a nice time at a funeral, but I felt the love for this man, no matter what kind of man he was or wasn't in life. The family that got together for this funeral, I felt it. It was a very... I'm thankful they let me be a part of it. But now I'm going to go over to Mount Sterling because I backed into a tree and broke my head tail light. So I got to go to a body shop and ask Wes and Beverly who to go to, and they told me where to go. So I'm going to go see if I can find this body shop. Because I got a boo-boo on my truck. I broke my back tail light and dented the corner. So it's just a truck. It's no big deal. I wasn't hurt. Nobody else was hurt. Nobody else's car was hurt. The tree's still standing. I didn't see the tree, but I hit the tree. So It's just a truck. I just got to get the light fixed. That's a big deal. So we will see. I don't feel stupid or nothing. It just happened, you know. Beverly said, well, welcome to Kentucky. You're like everybody else now. You hit a tree. I said, woohoo! I mean, I could be upset about it, but it's just a truck. Like I said, I didn't hit a person. I didn't back into a person. I didn't back into somebody else's vehicle. It's just a boo-boo on my truck. That's all it is. A boo-boo on my truck. It's just one of those things. There could be worse things in life than a boo-boo on the truck. That's the Jeep that keeps running me off the road. So, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go have my truck looked at to see if they can give me a quote or something. Let them take pictures of my beautiful damage. And go from there. So, I've never picked up 64 this way. I gotta go this way. Then I'm gonna go home. Probably should have gone home to start with. It's just one of those things. Now I will be more careful about trees. But my tail light is sitting someplace in their ditch. I was not going to go down in the water and dig it out. They'll find it later. So hopefully I can get this fixed next week. So we will see. We will see. Like I said, it's no big deal. It's just a truck. I mean, it should be an easy fix. The bumper's kind of screwed up. But I don't care about the bumper. It can stay screwed up. I just want to get the light fixed. And the tailgate opens and shuts fine. So, thank goodness I didn't do that much damage. I don't know. Maybe if I hit it dead on in the center, I wouldn't have done as much damage as I done. I don't know. I can't worry about it. Just going to go talk to him. So, I'll let you guys know what happens with the saga of my busted tail light. I should videotape it for you guys and show you guys what I did. You know what? And it sounded really bad. Like I really did major damage. But I think it was just the smashing of the tail light. So, we will see. Alright, in a minute, guys, in a minute. Okay, you guys, I need to end the video. It's the next day. I would show you guys what I did to the truck, but it's raining outside, and I'm not going outside just to show you guys a bad dent in the truck. They can't get me into the body shop until May 10th to fix it. It's going to take about 4 days to fix it. It's not as bad as 4 days. It's just getting the parts in, pulling out the dent so the headlight can go back in, and I guess doing the paint fix. I guess that's why it's going to take 4 days to work on the dents that I did and reassemble the bumper assembly or whatever. So, lesson learned. Double check. I think it just hit my blind spot the wrong way because I had looked to back up and everything, but I was concerned about a tree on my left when I was backing up, and I guess that one tree just happened to get in that blind spot, and boom, I done it. So, believe me, it's not what I wanted to do yesterday because I will be 4 days without a truck come May 10th. So, it just inconveniences myself. So, make no plans between the 10th and the 15th. None whatsoever, because I have to wait for my truck to get fixed. But it's fixable, it's repairable, it's not that bad. The light still works. I didn't do any damage to any wiring or harness stuff or whatever you want to call it. I didn't do any damage there, just cracked the crap out of the headlight and messed up the socket that it goes into, basically. And cracked my bumper. So, I decided I would try to pay out of pocket so I don't have to put it against my insurance. I got a copay, I got a deductible anyway, so... But that's what happened. So I wanted to end the video, and I meant to do it last night when I got home, but I was in a hurry to tape it up, and I didn't think to videotape it because I didn't want the wires to get wet. So I put a Ziploc baggie over my hole. And Wendell passed the boyfriend test. When I told him about the accident, I didn't get no smart-ass stupid comments about women drivers. You know, his attitude was like, well, that happens. And, oh, well, you must have done a little more damage than you thought for it to cost so much. So he was so nice about it. You know, the man is so sweet. And what sucks about all this is that he's sick and doesn't want me to catch anything, so I can't be around him. But again, he passed another boyfriend test. Not that there's tests out there, guys, but there are tests out there, okay? There are these unwritten tests that each woman has. We don't all have the same tests of whether or not you're going to be a butthead or not. We have our own individual tests to see how you react to things, and that makes us either continue to want to find out more about you or think, okay, count my losses now. He's an ass. Let's get out of this. So Wendell is still on the good boyfriend list. And I hate to talk about it because I don't want other women to hear. I don't want somebody else to go chasing after him. I think he's already got one woman at work chasing after him. So I just don't want it out there, you know. So no last name. I don't want nobody to know who he is. So he gets a medical test on Tuesday. Hopefully. And hopefully he starts to feel better. It's been over a week. So I hope I don't think he has COVID. I mean, he had the test, but he hasn't got the results back yet. But I don't think it's COVID. He can still taste and smell and all the other stuff. But he got the shot about a month ago. So I'm wondering if it's a reaction to the shot. So I don't know. My fingers are crossed. These are my prayers that he gets better soon. I talked to him this morning. This is Saturday. And he had slept a little better, but not slept well. So I told him, call me later when he wakes up and talk to me. It sucks. You meet someone nice, and in the beginning of your relationship, he gets sick, and you can't spend as much time with him getting to know him. But we're talking on the phone a couple times a day, and in time, this COVID crap and everything else out there is just messing up people's lives. So... it's been over a month since we've been seeing each other, so not quite a month. Well, around a month since we've been talking. So, and I'm crazy about the dude. So, I'm tired today. I'm dehydrating beans, so I'm gonna leave you at that, and then probably bring you guys back to the next video on my dehydrating beans. Okay. So this is going to be the end of this one and the beginning of the next one because these videos are getting long. So I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, like and subscribe if you don't like my videos. I'm sorry, but enjoy the craziness of life because you might laugh about it when you tell your friends. And I'm laughing about my bumper, my boo-boo on the back of my truck. I'll show you guys it later in one of the next videos, but I have to live with it.